Have you ever noticed how one tiny piece of colored cardboard can change the entire destiny of a football match? 1 second, the crowd is singing, the players are attacking, and everything feels under control. Then the referee reaches into a pocket. Instantly, the stadium goes silent. Millions of fans hold their breath because everyone knows a single card can destroy a team's chances or completely change the game. But here's the surprising part. Most football fans believe there are only 2 referee cards. The truth is far more interesting. Let's start with the card every football fan has seen countless times, the yellow card. Think of it as football's final warning. The referee isn't throwing you out yet, but they're making one thing crystal clear. You've crossed a line. A reckless tackle, deliberately stopping an attack, wasting time when your team is leading, diving to fool the referee, or constantly arguing can all earn you this caution. Once that yellow appears, the pressure completely changes. Every challenge becomes risky because one more mistake could end your match. What many supporters forget is that yellow cards don't always disappear after the final whistle. In major tournaments, they often build up over several matches. A player can stay on the pitch every game without ever receiving a red card, yet still miss a crucial knockout match simply because they collected too many yellows along the way. Imagine training your whole life for a World Cup quarterfinal, only to watch it from the stands because of 2 careless moments in earlier games. That's one of football's toughest lessons. Now comes the card every player fears, the red card. This is the referee's way of saying your game is over immediately. No second chances. No debate. You leave the field. Your teammates continue with only 10 players, and suddenly the entire match becomes an uphill battle. There are 2 different roads to a red card. The first is instant dismissal. Dangerous tackles, violent behavior, serious foul play, spitting, or deliberately stopping a certain goal with an illegal handball can all send a player straight off the pitch. In these situations, the referee skips every warning because the offense is considered too serious. The second path happens much more slowly. A player already carrying a yellow card commits another bookable offense. The referee shows a second yellow, then immediately follows it with the red. Different journey, exactly the same destination. The player is gone, and the team must somehow survive with one less teammate. Playing with 10 players isn't just about losing one person. Every remaining player has to run farther, defend harder, and cover extra space. Coaches completely change their tactics. Attacking becomes more difficult, defending becomes exhausting, and sometimes a single red card decides the result before the final whistle even blows. But football has experimented with cards that many fans have never even heard of. One of the strangest is the green card. Instead of punishing bad behavior, it was designed to reward honesty and sportsmanship. During trials in lower-level Italian football, referees could show a green card to players who admitted the ball touched them last or confessed they had gone down too easily instead of trying to deceive officials. Rather than celebrating clever tricks, the game briefly tried celebrating fair play. Although the idea never reached the biggest international competitions, it proved that football once explored rewarding respect instead of only punishing mistakes. Then there's the incredibly rare white card. Unlike yellow or red, this one isn't aimed at stopping fouls. It exists to recognize acts of kindness and sportsmanship. It gained worldwide attention after a referee used it to acknowledge people who helped during a medical emergency involving a supporter. Instead of boos, the stadium responded with applause. For a brief moment, football wasn't about competition. It was about humanity. Another rule that's becoming increasingly popular isn't actually a colored card at all. It's called the sin bin. Rather than sending a player off permanently, the referee removes them from the match for a limited time, usually 10 minutes. Their team plays with fewer players until the penalty ends, after which they return to the field. The system is mainly used to punish constant arguing, disrespect toward officials, or repeated poor behavior. Many people believe this could improve the professional game by reducing the endless complaints referees face every weekend. Modern football has also introduced another powerful influence, VAR. Years ago, once the referee made a decision, that was usually the end of the story. Today, technology can completely change everything. A yellow card might become a red after a video review. A red card could be canceled if replays show the referee missed an important detail. Even incidents that seemed forgotten can suddenly become penalties after several minutes of checking. Sometimes the correction is absolutely right. Other times, it creates even more controversy than the original decision. Either way, the referee's pocket is no longer the final word. When you put everything together, football has far more than just yellow and red. There are warnings, dismissals, rewards for honesty, recognition for sportsmanship, temporary punishments, and now video technology capable of rewriting major decisions. Every card tells its own story, and every decision has the power to change careers, tournaments, and unforgettable moments. So the next time the referee reaches into that pocket, don't just look at the color. Think about what it really means for the players, the fans, and the match itself. And here's something worth debating. Should temporary sin bins become part of every major tournament, or is football better exactly the way it is? Let me know what you think. And if you enjoy football explained without the confusion, make sure you don't miss the next breakdown.